Folks, I think we're good now. Hopefully, folks, benefactors, loved ones, welcome to the Giant Spire Live, back in contention in the studio. I need to fix my lighting. I haven't streamed here for a while, but I don't know. The lighting is just a little bit like yellow, but it's fine. Well, I'm sure it'll look fine when it's all good. But here we are. Monday Night Football against the New England Patriots. Obviously, they are hosting the 10-2 New England Patriots. They have looked very good this year. Drake May looks like an MVP candidate, and Mike Vrabel's getting them rolling every single week. Looking for their 10th straight win. As for the other team, they're out of the playoffs. This game don't matter at all. But Jackson Dart returns with a new head coach and a new defensive coordinator. So we will see what adjustments they do at the end of the day. I'm going to go live on TikTok very shortly because I'm sure a lot of people want to talk about this team. I'm sure a lot of people want to get in the chat and be active. My hair is a disaster, but don't worry about it. All right, don't worry about it. We're getting ready to roll very soon. Obviously, I'm live on YouTube as currently as I possibly am. Live on YouTube Shorts, live on TikTok very shortly. Of course, we're getting ready to roll very soon. Of course, again, this game means absolutely nothing. Before we begin, I do want to see if I sound good on the live, because I don't know if I sound. Let me go to YouTube real quick and let's see how good this is here. I'm not sure. We'll see. Let me take a look. All right, we're looking fine. We're looking good. We're looking fantastic. I'm going to go live on TikTok in about 10 minutes. So we'll probably chill here for a minute, talk about what this team could look like tonight. Again, I'm kind of expecting a typical Giants performance. What I mean by that is they are most likely going to lose. However, they'll give you some good fight. They'll fight for 4 quarters, and then the last half of the fourth quarter, they'll completely falter and look lost and dead. But who knows? Obviously, Jackson Dart in primetime is a different animal, as we've seen before during the Eagles game. But, of course, those are few and far between for this team. This team cannot dominate on primetime as they typically have been in years past. But this is going to be a tough game, no doubt. The Patriots, I mean, they don't need this win. I mean, the Patriots really don't need this win. They are 10-2. They are rolling. They're rolling with the AFC East right now. So they don't need this game. So they could afford this loss, but obviously they're going to try to win. And of course, the Giants don't need any game. But I think it would help maybe Jackson Dart's confidence, the team's confidence, collective confidence, to just go out there and give a good performance. I do expect Jackson Dart to play well. He's gone up some pretty tough defensive this year, and he's kind of held his own and played really well. And I do expect the offense to look decent. I mean, the offense has been the best unit on the team all year, and I expect them to continue that with Jackson Dart as the quarterback and Mike Kafka as the play caller. But we will see what happens tonight. Obviously, of course, the game means nothing, and Drake May looks fantastic. But that's all semantics. We're here active live always. Hopefully we get some more people in here. I doubt it. TikTok always don't let me down, bro. TikTok constantly. Again, I want my hair to look good, but it ain't going to look good today. It gonna look wild today. It gonna look wild. It gonna look crazy. My hair, it looks bad right now. But I need you to understand that it is not by intent. It is completely by accident. That'll work. That'll absolutely work. Drake May, obviously MVP candidate. Drake May. He's been looking fantastic this year, and he continues to look fantastic. As the season goes along and as the season progresses. But look, we'll see. I'm looking forward to tonight. I'm actually excited, even though this team is dead. I'm excited to see this team play. which is a shocker, especially since versus the Patriots. But I am excited to see this team play. I expect the offense to play well. I expect Jackson Dart to play well. I don't expect the defense to play well, but I think that the Giants have been competitive this year. I think that I could confidently say that. They've been in almost every game they've played in. Now, it's their fault that they lose because the defense completely dies. But I think that they have been competitive week after week. I think that's most attributed to the offense. But today, we'll see. I don't know what's going to happen. I do expect the Pats to win. But look, I'm not going to sit here and wallow in my sorrows. This team, if they win or lose, don't really matter to me. But I just kind of want to see Jackson Dart have a good performance today. And if he does, I think that's a win. And if the Giants did end up winning, it would be very embarrassing for the Patriots. But I also think people would shift their attention to the Giants, even though they're dead. But it would be a crazy upset. Obviously, they're like, 7.5-point favorites. I don't expect it. The Patriots don't need this win, but they've pretty much rolled every single team that they faced. So, look, we will see. Obviously, Dart is returning after a concussion that put him out for the last 2 games. And those games were run by our good friend Jameis Winston, who did okay. I thought he did a satisfactory enough job with his performance in those 2 games. It's Jameis Winston. He's going to give you his best and he might give you his worst. And that's what he gets from you. That's what you get from Jameis Winston. But I didn't think he had an awful performance. I really didn't. But of course, you could kind of chalk it up to the defense being a major reason why we lost those 2 games that we were not in. But that's neither here nor there. We're on to tonight, a 2-10 football team going up against a 10-2 football team. So it should be a lot of fun. It's one of these games where really the teams don't care about winning the game. Obviously, you want to win every game, but it's one of these games where it's like it doesn't really mean much in the grand scheme of the season, especially for the Giants. And for the Pats, they could lose this game and not care. Obviously, they're going to try to win every game because that's their mentality, but you are mentally thinking that this game really don't mean much. But that could change a lot. Could change a lot in the middle of the game. Suddenly, it means a whole lot more. Suddenly, it means a whole lot less. So we're going to get started real quick. The game starts at 8:15. It's 8:08 right now. But we are going to go live on TikTok very soon so we can get the people in here and get the people rolling and get the people talking and get the people kind of talking about this game and how we do it and how we feel it. And, of course, YouTube don't have anything on you, boy, because YouTube is killing me. I don't believe I have everything here. I think that's it for my statement of address. We're getting ready to begin. Not me to do that. We're getting ready to begin very soon. And we'll see how long it takes for people to get in on TikTok as well. I'm sure it won't take that long, but of course I can't predict it. I don't know if that was meant for me. Can't answer you right now. Can't answer her right now. What's going on, Daniel? How we doing, brother? How we doing, brother? Daniel, we're here watching the Giants-Patriots game on Monday Night Football very soon. But appreciate you, Daniel. Getting ready to roll very soon. Got to go live on TikTok very soon as well. Obviously, we're going to have to facilitate the comments a little bit when we come through TikTok, but hopefully people will get ready to roll. I'm going to go. Should I go live right now on TikTok? We got time. For some reason, I feel like this game is going to be a little bit interesting. By interesting, I mean it might be close. And by close, I mean the Giants are going to lose in the fourth quarter again. But that's okay. It's typical that this team typically falters. But again, I expect it. Here's what they do. They actually do this a lot on primetime. They look good, and then they die. That's what happens. And I expect it to happen today. If it doesn't, it's a situation like the Eagles game where I expect them to die, and they actually just completely pounce on the other team. As soon as the national anthem is known, I will go live on TikTok, get the people in here, and get the people going. I wish this game meant something, but it really doesn't. It doesn't really mean anything if we beat New England. This doesn't automatically end. They would be 10-3, and they would still far and away be the first place in the AFC East. So again, it really does not matter for either team in terms of win or loss. But hey, you got a job to do. You pay a lot of money to go out there and tackle. You pay a lot of money to go out there and catch footballs. You get a lot of money to go out there and throw them. So shout out. All right, let me go live on the TikTok app. Wait till people come in and we'll talk to the chat. We'll talk to the people. I can't believe I can actually be loud in here because typically I'm not that loud. But hopefully we get a lot of people in here. We got the people going. And I just went live on TikTok, so hopefully we get a lot more people in here. We get a lot of people in here. We get a lot of people to be active. But of course, that's neither here nor there. We gotta be careful, right? We gotta be really, 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 really careful. All right? I just went live on TikTok. Hopefully there's going to be a lot of people kind of popping up here, and we'll talk to the chat as we continue, as the chat continues to run. I don't know. We're gonna have to see about streaming. I'm just not sure. I have to restart the live at some point. But what's going on, TikTok chat? How we feeling? How we doing? TikTok chat. We feeling good, guys? We feeling okay? How we doing? There's no way. There's just absolutely no way we're going into this game. What's up, DJ? Yes, Dart is back. That's exciting always to see him play. And obviously, we will see how well he does. I expect him to have a good performance. Obviously, he wasn't here for 2 weeks, but I expect him to have a decent performance and, put on a show. I think that's what he does best, especially in prime time, and we'll see if he does. But again, I'm not expecting. Obviously, the Giants are going into this game 2-10. The Patriots are 10-2. Completely opposite teams, but they are they are similar in areas that I don't think a lot of people expect. The game really means nothing to either team. I mean, if the Patriots lose this game, it doesn't kill their season, and if they win, it doesn't really help them. If we win, our season is over, and if we lose, then whatever. But I can't tell you what's going to happen, but I do expect the Giants to be a little bit close, to play a little bit close to the vest. And from there, they're going to probably, God, I have no idea. I have no idea, guys. I have no idea. Okay, that's not right. That can't be right. Okay. That can't be right. That right. Okay. I think we're ready to go. We're close. We're close to be ready. We're close to getting ready to go, and I'm sure people will join in after. Guys, I want you to do me a favor in the chat. I want you to just tap that screen for me. Just tap that screen. I'm not asking you for money. I'm just asking you to tap that screen. All right, you feel me? Just tap that screen. There's nothing wrong with tapping that screen. There's nothing wrong. T says, I hope the Giants lose by 30 and Dart gets annihilated. Well, I hope not. And it looks like the Patriots are going to get a pretty decent return down to the 40, the 45, and the Patriots are going to have it in striking position near midfield to start the game. Oh, boy. Who knows what this defense is going to look like? Who knows what this defense is actually going to produce? I might have to restart the live at some point if I want to show the game, but we will see. I might have to restart the live after this drive, but for now, we got it. Are Giants Patriots a rivalry? You could say that. May is going to do a draw play, hands off up the middle, and gets about 4 yards. I believe that's, I don't know who was that. Ian says we need the loss. My mom's a Pats fan. It's personal. Go G-Man. Look, I don't really care about losing. It doesn't really matter if this team wins or loses. They still suck. I don't really care. I mean, if they lose, they lose. If they win, they win. It's more embarrassing if they win against this team, because this team is good. 2nd and 6. I'm going to have to restart this live because this is a problem. May, wide open in the flat there for Mac Hollins, but he'll be pushed out of bounds by Paulson Adebo. It'll be 3rd and about a yard. Ian says we're still going to pick an offensive lineman. We'll see. It depends where we're picking. It depends who's there. I don't really care about the draft right now. On the other side, the Patriots offensive line is facing some injuries, so we'll see how they kind of maintain themselves throughout the game. I'm going to have to restart this live because I'm not dealing with this. May under center. He'll hand off, and 1st down for Stevenson all the way up to the 40 or the 35. And the Patriots are moving down the field. 1st and 10. I'm going to restart this live because I'm not dealing with it. All right, I will be back. I'm not dealing with it. I'm not dealing with the 5. No, I'm not dealing with it. There's just no way, guys. I'm not dealing with it. I'll go back live later. For now, we're good. Okay? We're okay. May, 1st and 10. May, he's looking to heave it to the end zone. Does he have a man? And he doesn't. Too far. He was looking for Mac Hollins, but he was double covered. So nothing was there. Given a chance, but there was really no chance given. 2nd and 10. I wonder how it looks on the live on YouTube or YouTube Shorts. I'm not sure if it looks great. Again, I wish I kind of set it up better. I don't really have any Giants propaganda on my screen, but who knows? 2nd and 10, empty backfield for Drake May. May is going to look to throw. Not a lot of time. And Diggs is going to get the 1st down and scream up field to the 20-yard line. And knocks down a cameraman as he goes down. 1st down for the New England Patriots. These very easy, quick out routes here. Just very simple. And you're putting Bobby Okereke on Stephon Diggs. You're not going to last very long. You're just not going to last very long. So 1st and 10. I think they're at the 20 now, so they're within the red zone. May, pressure coming, and he manages to escape. They should have been a sack. And now he's just going to throw it out of bounds. I mean, you got two men at his doorstep. You should be able to take him down, and they just cannot wrap him up. Drew Phillips was back there. I also believe Burns was back there. I mean, one of them has to somehow, some way, you got to bring him down. But no. So now it is 2nd and 10. May. Going to hand to Stevenson. Ramondre is going to push. And again, just Ramondre is a very solid back. I think people are underestimating him. He just has a solid motor. He just does not go down and always will fall forward. I think a lot of people underestimate Ramondre Stevenson. He's just a big dude that just continues to churn. And you got to give props. Just continues to fall forward, which makes this a 3rd and 3. Third and 3 for May. He's got time. Over the middle. Caught. Wide open is Henry. I mean, it was good coverage, but he was open in the middle. Drake May continues to just evade pressure. I mean, there was pressure that time, but Hunter Henry picked up 10. And this is what the Patriots offense has just done all year. Like, it's really less about this defense. This time they brought pressure. Like, the Giants brought pressure. Like, they brought 4. They're doing, I get it. This Drake May is so calm back in the pocket. May's got a hand to Stevenson. Steven's going to get wrapped up at the line. It's going to be 2nd and goal. I believe they're at the, I don't know where they are in relative to the goal, but I believe they're like 2nd and 7 yards away. Yeah, I think so. I believe. We're going to have to go back live soon at the half. May looking to throw, and wide open is Stevenson. Good open field tackle for Bobby Okereke, preventing the touchdown for Henderson. Not Stevenson. That's Henderson. But Henderson was open in the flat, but Okereke made the tackle. Bobby O. And that prevented disaster. And by disaster is a touchdown, but it is 3rd and goal. 3rd and goal from the 4. Can they hold him to 3? May Collins shots the line. 4, 3, 2. May got to throw. Incomplete. Too far for Diggs. Covered by Drew Phillips. Never had the touch, never had the angle, and they're going to kick a field goal. That's a win. A little bit of hand fighting, that's okay. Good defense. Hey, and look, it's not like they've had bad defensive performances during games. Look no further than the Denver game. Snap, hold, kick is good. Patriots go up 3 points early. Three to nothing. New England leads. Dart coming out soon. Dart coming out. Dart coming out very soon. Oh, man. Look, I believe it. I believe it. Let's get that out of the way right now. Let's get that out of the way right now. I believe this team actually has a chance to win. Now, I don't know of the amity of that situation, but I do believe they have a chance to win. I don't know how likely it is. I don't know how, we're going to sit here and I'm going to be like, oh, I'm an idiot. But I believe they have a chance to win. The defense played pretty well. Again, it's not that the defense hasn't played well. It's just that they die in the fourth quarter. They just die. And there's nothing that you can do about it. And that's coaching. At the end of the day, that's coaching. That's really less on the team, the players, and more about the coaching. We'll see what Dart can do. I do expect this offense to actually move the ball down the field. I think that I'm comfortable with saying that is the expectation now, because it's for you to say the Giants offense is actually decent is something that honestly, when is the last time you said that? 2022 maybe? And they're showing the Hard Knocks in season with the NFC East. I keep always forgetting that we are unfortunately a part of that. And we're going to see the disaster within the organization. I don't understand. Maybe it won't be as interesting. No, they're going to show like fucking people getting fired. Great. Phenomenal. They're showing the Giants firings over the past few weeks. Shane Bowen gone, Dable gone. Kafka remains. I mean, you can't blame him. He is the best unit on the team. 6 head coaches in the past 9 years. Dysfunctional organization. I would agree. Gunner's going to look to return the punt, the kick away, to the 30. He's going to try to get around, and that was a bad decision by Gunner. Instead of just going 40, goes backwards, loses some yards. So the Giants will start at the 25. And here comes Jackson Dart coming back after a injury that took him out for a couple of weeks, concussion-wise. Abdul Carter, 0 snaps on the first drive. Did he really do what I think he did? I guess I don't know. Maybe he I don't know why. Maybe he's still under punishment. I guess we'll see after the game why he sat that first drive. Who knows? Here's Dart. They're going to hand it to Tracy immediately. Tracy is going to fall forward for a yard. So it is positive. Instead of negative, it's 2nd and 9. Dart's played pretty well this year. Obviously, he's, a couple of games he missed. But if he continues to play the way he's been playing, I expect him to get some nods for the offensive rookie of the year. I do. I don't know if he'll win it, but I expect him to get some nods. So 2nd and 9. Here's Dart. Throwing over the middle and caught by Slayton. Sorry for the first down. I was looking at the wrong player. I believe Hodgins is playing. But it's a first down and a little bit of shoving, extracurricular activities for the offensive line and defensive line of either team. A little pushing, a little shoving. Nothing wrong with a little pushing and shoving. Nothing wrong with a little pushing and shoving. I'm all for it. And if Slayton can get open, if Slayton can have a good game today, I'm all for it. I'm all for him having a good game. I'm all for it. Strike to Slayton up the middle. That's a good play. 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs for Dart. I believe they're at the 37. Dart, play action. Going to look to throw. Time, but pressure is coming and collapsing. This time he just goes down. I mean, and so in that moment, the pressure was all around. Now we're getting into some. Now it's okay. Now we're getting into some really. This is a little chippy start. This is getting a little bit chippy to start. In this, again, I'm not killing Dart here, right? I understand we're trying to see the field, but I mean, we gotta maybe. I understand. Sometimes you just gotta throw it away. I'm not killing him for that. I just don't like to see him take hits after the concussions. So now it's 2nd and 15. 2nd and 15. Over the middle, caught by Robinson. Decent gain upfield. It'll probably be like 3rd and about 20. A little bit. It's getting chippy early. It's getting chippy early in New England. You got to protect your quarterback. Now it's 3rd and 9. Again, you got to protect him. I understand he's not a baby, but you got to be able to protect the guy. 3rd and 9. Here comes pressure. Dart's just going to throw it to Wandale, and Patriots do a really good job of finding him and bringing him down. So now they're just going to punt. Not a great drive. Kind of all over the place there. They never found the rhythm, but the Patriots defense is very good. They do a really good job at really just like being great at all levels. So they got to punt. It's 4th and 7. They're punting. You got to do it. Not a great drive. Not a great start. Gillen is going to punt it away, and he does. And it's a decent one. Caught at the 5. We're going to bring it back, and he's got room to run, and he might be gone. And now it is looking to be a route job for the New England Patriots. They had just returned a punt. For the first time this season, the Giants have given up a punt on special teams. Marcus Jones, 94 yards. Again, am I going to kill the special teams for that? No. I think that was their first kick or punt touchdown that they gave up. I'm not going to kill them for that, but I mean, that shit's sloppy, bro. That shit's sloppy. Now it's going to be 10-0. Very early. Now they gotta find a way to score. You just killed yourself with that first drive. Now you don't have a choice. I had a feeling that was really going back, and that's how bad Gillen is, man. I'm telling you, his team needs a brand new special teams unit. Every single one. Snap, hold, kick is good. 10-0, very early here. 5 minutes left to go in the first quarter. This could be a route, folks. This could be a route. Could be a route. And yeah, he was in. Yeah, it could be a route early, folks. It could be a route very early. What do you want me to say? I mean, this is what this team is. I mean, what do you expect them to win? We'll see if they turn it around to this drive. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. I mean, I'm not going to kill the special teams for that, but I'll tell you one thing, that they haven't done that all year. So that's what they're going to do. That was a bad offensive drive. It was bad. All over the place. If that's the kind of game the offensive line is going to have, it's going to be a long night. It's going to be a long night. You're just hoping for them to find a rhythm on offense. It's very early, though. It's very early. I understand, but I mean, this is the worst start. I mean, it's not the worst start, but it's a pretty bad one. It's not ideal. It's not an ideal one by any stretch of the imagination. So they got to figure it out. They need to. Got to figure it out. I'm going to go live. I mean, at half, I guess. I guess it's like at this point, I don't know. Again, this should be fun. But We'll see. Oh, now they're showing the Super Bowl wins, which that's all we got. And of course, I brought out my hat. Of course, I brought out the hat. What am I not doing? Am I really not doing that? Of course I am. I only get limited number of opportunities to flex that. This is one of the flexing days. So, you know, it was a long time ago. It was a long time ago. So 10-0 immediately. Oh, God. Here comes Gunner to return the kick. And at the 30, he'll go down. So here comes the Giants offense once again. They have to figure this out now. They really have to figure this out. Now you have no time. They haven't really played from behind that much this year. Like, honestly, they really haven't played from behind. Like, maybe later in the games they have, but early in games they've rarely played from behind. Now they're battling 10 points uphill. They gotta put some of that on the board. And by something I mean a touchdown. Like, very soon. Dart's gonna hand to Tracy. Tracy's gonna push the pile for about 2. It'll be 2nd and 8 to start. This defense is very good, though. This Patriots defense is very good. Dart under center. There's going to be some movement at the line, and we'll see, and it's a false start. Oh, my God, bro. Yeah, I mean, this can't happen. This cannot happen. You can't be doing this. It's this dumb little mistakes that, kill drives. Can they overcome the mistakes? Sure. But, again, you're uphill now. You are running uphill. So now it's 2nd and 13. Dart in the shotgun set. Take the snap. Play action. Pressure's coming. He'll roll to his right. Looking downfield. And now he's going to take off with his legs. And this time he'll just... Oh, my God! He got killed! Oh, my... Oh, there's a fight! There's a fight now! Everyone's getting involved! Okay, it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I'm not in love with that hit. He flew. He flew. There is a flag. I wonder if it's going to be on whoever hit him. Was he out? I couldn't tell from the angle. I believe he was. No, he wasn't, but he got killed. I mean, that's the last thing you want to see. That's the last thing you want to see. Oh, he got killed. He got the first, though. What's crazy? He did get it. And now Theo Johnson's getting involved. I mean, come on. Did he get the first? I think he did. So the penalty is on Johnson for protecting Jackson Dart. Okay. These should have been offsetting penalties. Yeah, I don't like that call. I know it's a biased call, but I hate that call. It should be offset. Should redo the play. Now it's 3rd and 6. Now it's 3rd and 16. Are we sure it's 3rd and 16? Yeah, it's 3rd and 16. The yellow marker's in the wrong place. Over the middle and incomplete. This is going to get ugly fast. If they don't flip a switch. If they don't flip a switch, it's going to get ugly. I mean, great play. Great play on the defense. I mean, great play. Knocking that ball 3 from Johnson. This is going to get ugly fast if they can't figure it out. If they can't flip a switch immediately, this is going to get ugly very fast. This is a 2-10 team going against a 10-2 team. Keep that in mind. Keep that in mind the whole game. Keep it in mind. Awful punt, as always. Marcus Jones looked to return another punt, and this time they'll actually get him down near the 40. So here comes the Patriots offense again with a 10-point lead. Look, I don't love that hit. I'm not in love with that hit. I disagree with the call. It should have been on Johnson. It should have been offsetting penalties. Whatever. The game means nothing. Christ. This is going to get ugly if they can't flip a switch. Like, this is going to get really ugly if they cannot flip a switch. Ugh.
Doing his eyebrows.
Yo. All right. This is gonna get ugly fast. Let me go live on TikTok. Cause now I am positive that people are going to tune in. Now I'm positive that people are going to tune in. Now I'm positive. May is going to throw to the outside for Booty. He'll get the first down. This is going to be pitch and play. If this is going to be the theme, this game is done. This game is done. And this is a good Patriots team. This is such a good Pats team. People don't understand how good this team is. I don't know. The Giants can't figure it out. That's their only call to fame. Their offense is the only thing keeping them alive in games. If they can't figure that out, then good night, Moon. Good night, Moon. Nearing the 50, 1st and 10 for May. Under center. I'll take the snap. He's going to hand off. Henderson's got a hole, and he'll push, and he'll just fall forward. I think he's short, but it's going to be 2nd and 1. Yeah, it'll be 2nd and 1. I mean, this is just unbelievable. They're going to score again. It's going to be 17-0 by the end of the first quarter. It's going to be. It is going to be. There is no way they win if they go up another touchdown. I mean, there's no way they would have won regardless. But at this point, it'll be 17-10 at the end of the first quarter. Probably. And May's just going to QB sneak it for the first. And that was a smart move. So now it's 1st and 10. They got to get creative. And by creative, I really mean like playing to your strengths. What are the strengths? I could not tell you. I couldn't tell you one thing. 1st and 10 for May at the 40. May's going to play action here, trying to get downfield, and he has a wide open Hunter Henry at the 10, at the 5, and he's going to skirt and fight. And I'm telling you guys right now, it's going to be 17-0 at the end of I'm telling you, I can predict the future. Predict the future. I can predict it. Well, if I tell you it's going to be 17-10 at the end of the first quarter, it is. This defense is so gone. Like, what is that coverage? There's no one on Hunter Henry. He's naked in the middle of the field. Why is he naked? Oh boy. How did the defense get any worse? I'll tell you why. May's just going to throw to the out route and caught by Booty. And I told you folks, 17-0. And it's not even the second quarter yet, folks. Now, this has turned from bad to ugly. It could go from ugly to Hindenburg very soon. I'm going live. I need to find some kind of weapon. I need to find some kind of weapon. Now it is 17-0. It is not even the end of the first quarter yet, and they are dead. This game is over. This game is over, folks. You can go to sleep. Folks. You can go to sleep. I expected to watch a good fight tonight. And I got bitch-ass disaster all over my television screen. Legend says, my team beat the best team in the league. Well, Legend, who is your team? I'd love to know. Thor says, we're going to come back. Thor, I hope. Panthers. Oh, that was a good win. I would have called the Rams the best team in the league, but that's a hell of a win. It's a hell of a win. If you thought this defense could get any worse, congratulations. Peter says Carter's got to go. Why didn't Carter not play? I have no idea. He did not play again. Second week in a row. Guys, do me a favor for me right now. We're going to get more people in. Just tap the screen. Just do me a favor and tap the screen. Appreciate it. Just tap the screen, my brothers and sisters. If you're in here active live, welcome to the Giants Spire. I do this every week when I watch this team look embarrassing every single week. I am here in the studio. Originally was here a while ago. Now we're back here. Again, this is just embarrassing. Again, I thought they were actually going to come on national television and put up a fight, and and what are they doing? What are they possibly doing? It is so embarrassing what they're doing. I mean, but it's not a shock. I mean, keep in mind, right? It's a 2-10 football team going up against a 10-2 football team. I don't know what you expected. Why is Abdul Carter not playing? Why is he on the sideline again? Did he miss another meeting? What is going on? Parker, cheap hit on Dart. That should have been a flag. Should have been offsetting penalties. They called it on Johnson. Whatever. Don't matter. It's 17-0. I don't know, guys. Here comes Banks. Banks is still on his feet. Decent return by Deontay Banks near the 40. They got to score. They don't have a choice. Should have been ejected for touching my goat like that. I mean, not ejected, but it should have been offsetting penalties. That's a bad hit. New York Giants fans go. Big Blue says we might be cooked. I don't know what you're expecting. Offensive play calling is so ass right now, not aggressive at all. The Patriots are very good. I mean, they are really, really good on defense. Like, I think they are so good on defense. It's unbelievable. So here's Dart. High Grace. They're going to hand to Singletary, and they'll get nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10. Holy shit, Pats might put 50 on us. They might. It might be 50-0. Do you think I'm expecting them to win? I expected them to actually fight. You expect this offense to actually look good because it is the best unit of this team for the past year. Dart's going to hand the ball again to Singletary. Singletary's got a hole this time, but not enough for the first down. It'll be 3rd and about 4, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So for the end of the first quarter, and it's 17-0. I don't know what to tell you guys. I actually thought they looked good. They look worse. They look awful. They look their worst they've been since week 3. I'm not surprised, Malcolm. Not at all. I just don't understand. Again, even when your team is so bad that you have no hope, you can even question, what are they doing? Like you could question the decisions on the team, even though they suck so bad. But you can question, all right, you're not that bad on offense. You can at least move the ball in a consistent way. They can't even do that. Abdul was late to meetings again, Antonio says. Antonio, I have no idea what he did. I can't believe he's benched again. Dart needs a story. What do you mean? Like a story, like a comeback story? I mean, it'd be an unbelievable win. Tankathon in full effect. Guys, I don't want to think about the draft, all right? I actually just want him to win games for his confidence. I really do. They're playing dirty as hell. It's a little bit chippy. Am I going to call it dirty? Not yet. I thought that Dart hit was pretty dirty. I mean, there's no secret that, you know what I mean? I'm not sure. The Pats defense is very good, guys. I mean, I think people are not underestimating them, but I think people are not taking account that this defense is one of the best in the league. It is very good. But again, it's like Dart has faced tough defenses before. The Dart hit was legal. I know it was legal because he didn't step out of bounds. But that's a biased take by me. Nobody knows how to lose better than the Giants. Well, at least maybe they don't lose in the fourth quarter. They lose in the first quarter instead of the fourth. It's opposite day. You get rid of Shane Bowen, you lose 3 quarters of good defense, and instead all 4 quarters are bad defense. If Dart started this, it would be 6-5. But he didn't. Their aggressiveness is OD right now. The Pats, I think that's the Pats. The Pats love to play aggressive. You can't fault them for playing with their heart. You can't fault the Pats for playing hard. You could call it chippy, dirty. They play really well on offense. So I'm not sure. Braden Ward says, dude, I don't know, man. I mean, they're 10-2 team going up against it's 2-10. I don't know what you expected. I expected them to actually put up a fight, but their offense is sluggy. The only thing keeping them in this game is their offense. And I mean, there's nothing there. We'll see now. It's 3rd and 3. See if they get the first. Dart's going to hand to Tracy. Tracy's going to get the first down. So past midfield they go. Actually, Singletary. I apologize. So past midfield they go. First down. Why is Dart in? P says, why not? I understand that, it's you want him to be healthy, but he's not a baby. Let's not treat him like a baby. Let's have confidence that he can protect himself. Where is Tracy? He played the first 2 drives, and I think they're giving him a break. He didn't really do much on the running. We just need to tank, user says. I don't know if we need to tank. Look, again, it doesn't really matter because who's their general manager. Dart's going to hand to Singletary again, and he'll get a yard. 2nd and 9. I understand they're trying to establish the run, and they've kind of tried to establish the run all year in this way where you hate them because they're running and they're not getting enough yards, but they've done a well enough job at establishing the run in games that I can't kill them for running when they are. Now, I'll blame them for dumb decision calls. It looked like the Pats are going to send the heaters here. And Dart this time is going to hand to Singletary, and Singletary is going to get maybe 2 yards. So now it's 3rd and 7. Now they got to throw. Antonio says, but you're down 7-0. Why try to run it? I think it's the mentality of they don't want to change their game plan. They don't want to really divert from what they practiced. I think that is, if I were to guess, I don't know. I can't tell you what. Bro, can he pass the ball? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. All right, 3rd and 8. Dart is now going to look to throw. The pressure's coming. He's going to throw downfield. Does he have a man? He does! Theo Johnson, and it's incomplete. There is a flag, and we'll see who it's on, but I think it's going to be on the Pats, and it's going to be DPI, which would be huge. That was a good play, though. It is a flag. Yeah, it's gotta be personal foul, actually. Came in there with the head rushing there. It was a hell of a play by the defensive back. I don't know who it was. It was Woodson. But Hawkins came in there way late with the head, and that's going to be a penalty. Theo looked hurt. He got blasted. I think he'll be okay. We'll see. Targeting is not a penalty in the National Football League. It's personal foul, helmet to helmet. But yeah, you can't do that. So now it's 1st and 10. Now the Giants get a couple 15 yards extra. So there we go. Now they're moving with gas a little bit. That was a hell of a throw. Let's be honest. He had the ball. That was a great throw. That was perfect. All right. 1st and 10. They got it. They got to do 1 score at a time. They got to find a way to score. I might show the game later if I go back on live and restart. Dart changes the play at the line in the shotgun set, empty backfield. 4, 3. Dart's going to look to throw. Pressure coming in the middle to Slayton. Slayton's going to go upfield. Can he run all the way? Touchdown, or is he short? He's going to be more. Touchdown, Darius Slayton! Come on, D-Slay! That's what Darius Slayton brings to you. Was he down? I can't tell. They might mark him down at the 1. His elbow touches the goal line. I believe that's a touchdown. It is. At least that's what they're saying right now. What a play. What a play. That's Darius Slayton. Look at the speed on Darius Slayton. Heads up field. I mean, I understand. People don't like Slayton. People have he's in. People have trouble with him. I understand. But as a wide receiver 3, as a complement to your main roster, he's good. The Giants now get on the board. It's now 17-7. So a 10-point game. Still but I believe it's the 2nd quarter. It is. But not bad. Slayton trying to get an extension. Well, he's already signed to a 3-year deal, so we really don't need one. I stopped using Olympic and just watch the team play. It helps with my depression. Oh my God. Well, I apologize for your depression. Unfortunately, watching this team doesn't do you any favors. Unfortunately. That was a good touchdown. That felt impactful. Not impactful, but I mean, hey, at least they scored. At least they found a way to score. Yeah, there we go. Hey, what can you say? Now, I do want to show the game to TikTok. The problem is I really don't know if I can. Um, I can in terms of like showing the screen. I'm guessing Abdul won't play the whole first quarter. But what did he do? I want to know what Abdul Carter did. Like last week he missed a meeting. What happened now? What happened now? And I'm a big Abdul Carter fan. That's my guy. He can't be doing this. What? I know the team is done. I understand the team is no win is going to change anything. But what is he doing that he's getting in trouble and he's getting punished in this manner that he can't? People were saying he missed another one. How does that happen? One time, I get it. 2 times? Bro, what are we doing? We won't know until after the game. I'm sure the media is going to ask Kafka what the hell happened. I can't believe it. Like, yeah, he's got to be on the field. Like, I don't care how bad he's been this year. I don't think he's been bad at all. He just hasn't been crazy impressive. But, I mean, what is going on? Guys, we are here with 118 people right now. The Giants just scored a touchdown to make it a 10-point game. Let's do a favor for the folks back. Let's look at. I had to bring my hat out. There's not a lot of times I get to flex. There's not a lot of times you get to flex this team. This is one of the days to flex the team. I could put this hat up and no one could say anything because they won. It was a long time ago, but I don't get a lot of opportunities to flex it. But we're playing them today, so I had to bring it out. Pats look to return after the kick, and a good stop there with the Giants special teams to bring him down at the 25-yard line. That's where the Drake May will set up shop. They cannot let him score again. They can't. They have to. They got it. They got to give him a stop. They can't score again. They can't. They can't allow him to go over another score. The score is 17-7. Pats are winning. It is the second quarter. It is about, I don't know, 7 minutes left in the second quarter or left. I don't know. Jayla says, not gonna lie, we need to release Gillen. Well, he's all we got right now. May is going to throw a screen at Henderson. Henderson is going to get about 5, maybe 6. Second about 4 or 5. I got you, Joey. Yours says we always play the Pats well, which means we are destined to lose in a fourth quarter heartbreaker. If we come back and we're in the fourth quarter and it's tight and we lose again, I mean, it's a story. Yeah, it's a story of this team. It's the story of our lives. That dart hit would have been a flag. It was Pat or Josh Allen. Dart's a rookie. Now Abdul Carter's playing. Again, I don't know what he did. I can't tell you what he did. I have no idea what he did. Yeah, Pulse, I saw. Now he's in the game. Little wildcat to Henderson here, and he won't get it, but it'll be close. It'll be third and about 1. It'll be third and about 1 for Henderson. Abdul Carter, so disappointing. Yeah, he again, he hasn't been great. I think he's had effects on games, but it's not the effect that you'd like. You expect it to be more of an impact as is his third pick overall in the draft, generational prospect. I thought he was going to make an impact this year in a big way, but just not enough. So it'll be third, and the Pats are going to take a timeout before the play. It'll be 3rd and 1. We'll see. Yeah, Pulse, I know. The hit was hard, but it was not a flag. I understand. No, I agree. The hit was clean. I don't like that Theo got a flag for that. I mean, that's him protecting his quarterback. I didn't think like there was any puck. Like the league. This league is. I mean, the league. This guy talked big game for playing one NFL game. Got humbled real quick. Who, Carter? Yeah, I hate the fact that Carter is not playing well. It's disappointing. I mean, you don't want a player not to play well just because What is he missing meetings? I mean, what is he possibly doing? It's just an unfortunate situation that he's not playing particularly great. 3rd and 1. May's going to look to throw, and pressure coming, and Carter got the tackle, but I believe he's going to be short. It'll be 4th and 1. So Carter actually got the tackle there. They're going to punt? Is that a sack for Carter? I mean, is that a sack for Carter? I think it might be a sack for Carter. They're going to punt. So the Pats punted away. A terrible punt. An awful punt at the 40. And the Giants are going to have it at midfield. Okay. Here we go. Midfield. I think that's a sack for Abdul Carter. I think it was an underwhelming sack, but I think that's a sack. He prevented the first down. So, hey, you're give him props. First time in weeks I've seen the guy do something. Yeah, give him props. Give Abdul Carter props for that play. He prevented the first down, and I think he got a sack. To me, it looked like a sack, but I'm not sure. Bad punt. Awful punt. They're going to have it midfield. They got to score again. This is a huge opportunity. Guys, this is why he should have been playing earlier. Look, I don't know what he did. I don't know what he did 2 weeks in a row for him to be benched again for the entire first quarter, it seemed. They have it at the 20-yard line. No, they don't. They have it at the 50, I thought. Guys, I want you to do me a favor for your boy. I want you to like the live, all right? I got a feeling about this team today that they're actually going to show you a little bit of heart, a little bit of juice. We're here at the Giant Spire studio in Anaheim, California. We're not really in Anaheim, California, but I want you to just tap the screen for me. I want you to just tap the screen. It don't cost any money. It don't cost anything. It don't cost anything. Matthew. Thank you for your comment, Matthew. I know what record they are. I'm not an idiot. I know they're 2-10. They suck. They're so bad. But how embarrassing would it be if a 2-10 team beat the New England Patriots? How embarrassing would that be? It wouldn't really matter for the Pats. It don't really matter for the Giants. The Pats don't need this win. They're going to run away with the AFC East. They don't need this win. The Giants, if they win, who gives a fuck? If they lose, who gives a fuck? They don't need this win. I just want Dart to play well. No one blocked the punt. Jameis is pointing at the ground of where the ball entered out of bounds, dude. Oh, Jameis, bro. I mean, how could you not love Jameis Winston? I'm going to get a Jameis Winston Giants jersey eventually. I just don't know when. Pulse, the best 2-10 team of all time, though. That's true. Yeah, it's close to midfield. It's not the 20. It's at the 45. Still in Giants territory, but it's close to midfield. So here we go. 1st and 10 for Dart. 17-7 would be a huge opportunity if they could score here. Dart's going to go throw a screen to Wandale. Wandale's going to cut up field, a decent gain, about 4 yards. So 2nd and 6. Sebi, I appreciate you, Sebi. I appreciate you. I appreciate the love, Sebi. God bless you, sir. 6A says I have his jersey. Jameis, you got Jameis's jersey? I got to get it, man. I mean, I don't care if he's here for 2 years. I mean, I want his jersey, man. I really do. But I also want a Dart jersey. So I got to decide. Now it's 2nd and 6. They're going to hand again to Singletary. Singletary will get a decent push there. It'll be about 3rd and 3. Right? Yeah, 3rd and 3. Dr. Jenks, appreciate the love. Get both. You think I got it? Really? You know how much jerseys cost? And you know how bad quality jerseys are? I got to get the good jersey. I don't want the shitty Fanatics jersey. I want the good quality ass jersey. 3rd and 2. Dart. Got a hand to Singletary. Singletary's going to get the first down as he pushes. So again, the Giants, again, continue to establish some kind of run game. I understand, but they've been trying to do this week after week. They are establishing some kind of run game. You know, it's worked for them. It's not exactly 200 yards on the ground, but it's working for them. They're running like they got scat, Dr. Squatch says. Well, they got to figure out a way to get some energy. And Singletary's free! First down to the 30. Another first down run for the New York Giants as they continue to set the ground game in New England. Raphael, I'm sorry, man. Raphael, I apologize, man. I believe you're telling the truth, but I'm sorry. I understand how much that hurts. Dr. Squash, it's okay. They got to establish some kind of energy. Dart is under center. 1st and 10. They're going to hand off again, and this time they're just going to get back to the line. So no gain there. Be 2nd and 10. Hodgins is on the field. I'll ask the chat after this. I got to ask the chat after this drive here if they'd like to see the game. Theo is heated right now. They're not throwing a lot, but that's not his fault. 2nd and 10. They do have to throw. And Dart's going to take off with it now, and they're going to pitch. He's going to pitch it forward to Singletary. What a play! There is a flag, though, and we'll see who it's on, and it could – oh, God. Oh, God. What could this flag be on? That was almost a disaster for Dart, but he pitched it to Singletary, and heads-up play by Singletary. I mean, he got about 7, but we'll see who the flag is on. And eligible man downfield. Of course. So man downfield, it's going to bring him back 5, and I'll be like 2nd and what? Right? 2nd and 15 or something. I mean, Dart was looking to take it on the edge, but he saw the safety there, and he didn't take it. So now it's 2nd and 15. Now they got to throw it. Right? They're not going to run this again. Dart's going to look to throw. Pressure collapsing. Wandale caught, but he got smacked immediately, but it's a 6-yard gain. It'll be 3rd and about 9. Chat, after this drive, should I show the football game on TikTok? I have to restart the live, but I will show the game if I can leave the live and come back. It won't be the best quality, but yeah. 3rd and 10. Let's see what they figure out here. Dart looking to throw. Time, but pressure coming. Stepping up. Throwing to the end zone. Incomplete. And Theo hates it. I mean, we'll take a look at this throw. Theo is just upset. Theo's pissed. Oh, you're right. Whoever said Theo was pissed, you're absolutely correct. I think it was 6A. Was this a good throw? We have to see. The angle doesn't do it much favor, but let's see how good of a throw this was. I mean, Theo's open. It's a tough one. I'm not going to kill him for it. 47 yards for Younghoe Koo. Can he make it a 3-point game? What are they doing? What are they running, a fake? Oh my God, what are they doing? What are they doing? Was this meant to be a fake? Oh my God, we got to get a whole new special teams unit. I don't care. Ship up to the North Pole. Santa. For Christmas this year, Santa, I would like a new special teams unit for the New York Giants, Santa. I've been a good boy this year, Santa. Can I please just have a new punter and a kicker? Please, Santa. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? When have you seen that before? When have you seen that before? Only the Giants. Only them. I have no words. I have no words. I mean, what the fuck was that? I mean, seriously. What was that? Jayla says because Koo stubbed his toe into the turf. Santa, I've been a really good boy this year, Santa. I've been a really good boy. Can I please have a new punter and kicker for Christmas, Santa? Santa, can I please have a new punter and kicker for Christmas? Please, Santa. Please. Please, Santa. I'm done. What the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? What was that? Are you shocked? Are you shocked? Are you shocked? I'm not. Only them. Sean, dude, pulled off the Charlie Brown. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I have to clip that. Fuck. Now I gotta clip that play. If we lose, that's the clip on, but that's the play I'm clipping. How embarrassing is that shit? And they get a great field position. At first, I thought they meant to run a fake, which was so stupid. But then, I mean, May's going to do a little trickery, spin around. He hands to Stevenson. Stevens got the first down, past midfield now. And here they come. I mean, that was a tough catch for Theo. I'm not going to kill. I mean, I know he's beating himself up over it. That's a hard catch. I mean, that's contested. That's a good throw, though. But oh my god! They're showing the kick again. I mean, he literally he missed the ball. He missed the ball. Stevenson or Henderson's gonna get the edge, and I think he's gonna get the first down to push him out of bounds. He stubbed his toe into the dirt. He stubbed his toe into the dirt. I can't believe it. When have you seen a kicker do that? Not even Jude McTemmy did that shit. At least he got it through. At least he got it in the air. 1st and 10. Henderson. Good tackle in the backfield there by Tyler Newman. Shutting down the run play there. It'll be second about 12. Paul says, why do we have the worst kickers in the NFL? I don't know. I don't know. That's why we gotta ask Santa. We gotta ask Santa for new kickers. Only us. Only us. And that's on national, by the way. Young Wei Koo. Thank you, Drake May, for MVP for your comment. Your team is dominating right now, and they look to continue. Drake May, pressure coming, throwing to the sideline, caught by Booty. But he seemed to be in. There is a flag. We'll see who it's on. Carter is pointing. And we'll see who it's on. First Jude, now Koo. We can't catch a break with kickers. Holding on the offense, that'll back him up 10. Pulse, no, it's Jude, Gano, and now Koo. We can't catch a break. I wanted to sign Rodrigo Blankenship. Why not? It's not like we have any other better options here. So, how do you evaluate kicking talent? The hold was drawn by Carter. So there's a Carter play. That's a little bit of impact. 2nd and 21. May looking to throw. Time. Throwing caught by, I believe that's Booty. And we 3rd and about 10-ish. Jayla says, don't get me started on Gano. We have no, we cannot. If last year it was the quarterback problem, it is the kicking problem this time. We can't find a kicker. It's a revolving door of awful kickers. So I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. You got to pray. Pray for a new kicker. 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8? I guess it was a decent gain. An opportunity for the Giants, though. May looking to throw. He's thrown to the end zone. Does he have a man? Oh, my God. What a throw. Wow. Unbelievable. I mean, you can't defend that. You can't defend it. I mean, that is just elite placement. I'm not even trying to be funny. That's an unbelievable ball. I mean, that's perfect. Is he in? Yeah, he's in. Wow. That's unbelievable. You can't defend that. You can't. I don't care how good you are. That's perfect placement. That's on the money. He's in. That's perfect. Drake May is so good. So good. You can't defend it. You just have to respect that. You can't even shake your head at the defense. There's nothing you can do. That's perfect. So 24. Hold on. Well, they're going to make this. 24-7. Three minutes left in the second quarter. You can't defend this. That's perfect. I don't know how you can't defend it. Yeah, no, you gotta just give respect. Jayla says I'm turning the game off. Good night. Yeah, well, good night. Demiro says game over. One more drive. They have to score on this drive. If they score a touchdown, I'd hang in there. If they don't, it'll be ready to call it quits. I'm not saying game over yet, but it's getting pretty close. This game don't matter. Oh, I know it don't matter, but don't you want to see them win? Don't you want to see Jackson have another primetime win? Why not, right? I know it don't matter really at all, but I mean, don't you kind of want to see it? I kind of want to see it. What a win it would be, but it not going to be easy at all. Let this drive play out. If they score a touchdown, then you can hang on. If they don't, then it's pretty much wraps. Because I really can't fault the defense. It's not like they've been playing bad. I mean, they can't stop the run for shit. Our number one Giants fan says our special teams coordinator needs to go. Everyone's got to go. Devin Williams is a Met. Is he really a Met? No shot. Is that really what happened right now? Did he move to the Mets? Did he really? Let this drive play out. If they score, then you can hang on. If they don't score, then you could probably turn off the game. I'll let this play out. Sell the team, Bobby says. I don't own the team. Somehow this defensive coordinator is worse than Bowen. Clean that fan, my boy. Marvin, don't look at my fan. Marvin, no need to look at my fan. I haven't been here. Marvin, don't look at my fucking fan. All right. That show's out of bounds. No, he caught it. He caught it. You got to just give respect. Time to tank. When is it not time to tank? How was that your name on TikTok? How does that get allowed? Well, they're tanking if they're not even trying. Bro, they're playing so dirty. They got to score this drive. Here's Gunner coming out. Oh no. Gunner got rocked, but he was down. Gunner got rocked, but he was down. That catch was not reviewed. Oh my God. Oh no. That should be a penalty. No? The Pats are aggressive. The Pats are so aggressive. So aggressive. And he got cracked on that play. I mean, he got killed. I mean, he got a check. Oh, my God. He got killed. He got killed on that play. That's the first time I've seen Gunner, like, actually be rattled. I mean, he's had so many hard hits, but he always seems to just get up. But God almighty, he got cracked. And now it's gone. Now it's over, guys. Now it's over. He fumbled. I don't understand how that's not a penalty. Am I an idiot for saying that's not a penalty? Or am I just like, how does that not get called? Like, is that not a penalty? Or, I mean, his head got hit so hard, the end flew off of the helmet. How is that not a flag? I don't understand. Like, they're not calling shit. And a first down for Mac Hollins. They're going to get up. It'll be 30-7. I'm not a fan of this officiating today. I'm really not a fan of this officiating today. I mean, that should be a flag all day. And I get it. Look at the score, but I mean, what? Are we really just trying to run it away? I mean, get out of here. I mean, he got hit so hard, he doesn't know where he is. He don't know where he is. Man, I really wanted to. Well, that's my mistake. They're going to hand it to Henderson. Henderson ain't going to get him. He actually gets 5. Yeah, I might actually end the stream very early. I mean, if they score here, it's done. So I might end the stream, and on TikTok at least. If they score here, which they probably are. I don't know. I mean, is that not supposed to be a penalty? I mean, and to me, it seems like it is, but I don't understand how that doesn't get called on the field. So, yeah, this is a good team going on against a bad team. That's really what it is. This is a good team going against a pretty bad team. Even though they're playing us, they're trying to kill the players, which I respect. At the same time, you got to call some penalties when they look like they're going to be penalties. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit dirty. I know you want to make a play, but there are times where you just got to say, you got to call a penalty on that. I mean, you got to call it. I mean, he got killed. So I'm not sure what we're looking at there. They're trying to protect the second coming to Tom Brady. Don't matter. That last touchdown was so out of bounds. I thought he caught it. Ellis deserved prison time. I don't know what to tell you. It's a good team going against a really bad team. A really good team going against a really bad team. Sometimes this is just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes this is just the way it is. Can't do much about it. Not like the game matters really to either team. But you know, I don't know. I can't tell you what. The score should be 10-24, but it's not 10-24. I could respect the way the Pats are playing, being aggressive, playing hard. I can respect all of it. I can. And I think we need some of that back in the league. There are some plays where you just kind of have to say, that should be called. I mean, I don't know. Giants getting killed, man. I can't watch this. I'd rather, honestly, them forfeit. Well, they're not going to forfeit. But if they score here, which they probably will, well, again, I don't know what to tell you. You got no more Gunnar Olszewski for the rest of the year. May's going to throw, and a good tackle there by 46. I forget his name. And where's Guerra? Guerra just got his new safe. Drew. I really got nothing for you guys. This is a good team going against a bad team. That's really all it is. I thought they'd be a little bit more competitive. But I don't know. Pats are headhunting every play. So I can respect it to an extent. At a point, you might have to, call it out. But I respect the effort. I respect the aggressiveness. I'm not trying to be soft here and saying that they can't hit. Let them hit. You know what I mean? May to the end zone. Incomplete there to Henry. So now it'll be 4th and 5, and they're going to kick a field goal. I mean, Hunter should have caught that. I mean, Henry should have caught that, but it's not the best throw by May, but he should have caught it. So now it's 4th and 5. They're going to kick a field goal. It's going to be 27-7. Yikes. Maybe he could stub his toe in the turf. Snap, hold, kick is good. 27-7, 20-point game. They gotta. I'm just telling you what they have to do. It's not a question of if they can or not. They have to score a touchdown here, and when they return from the half, they had to score a touchdown on that drive. That is the only way they remain in the game. They gotta score here, and they gotta score when they come back from the half. That's all I can tell you right now. So. Yeah, you got it. You have 2 opportunities to do it. You got to do it, though. You got to go. I mean, this is do or die now. You got to go for it on 4th down and in time. So now Devin Singletary is going to set to return the kicks now, along with Banks, now that Gunnar is dead. And we'll see if they continue. So what the hell was that? We'll see if they have a good effort here on this last drive for the half. But my God, have the special teams been really bad today? Really bad. You just got to let it go in the end zone. And they won't. They'll look to return. Here's Singletary. Singletary's just going to get to the 30. As a Pats fan, Dart needs to throw the ball. Well, it's not his fault he's not throwing the ball. It's his play calls. I don't call the plays. I don't call the plays. Cowboys fan here. I like Dart a lot. So do I. Stop running. I think they should stop running. I don't know what's going on. Dart's going to look to throw here. Looking to throw. Throwing deep. And oh my God. Should have been intercepted. That was a bad pass. That was a bad pass. What was he What was he looking at here? I was looking for Johnson on the out. But what was this pass? It should have been picked. Never had the angle on it. So 2nd and 10 now. Dart throwing. Now Theo catches it, but it's going to be a gain about 7. So it'll be 3rd and about 3. Jake, no, he didn't. Did he really twist his ankle? Oh, wait. Oh my God. It goes from bad to worse always, Jake. Always bad to worse. It's not like it gets any better. Giants cursed. I don't see another explanation. Third and 5. Dart, pressure, throwing, complete. But it's going to be short. I mean, what a throw there by Jackson Dart. But not enough for the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. They're going to go for this. They're going to have to. Good catch by Hodgins there to haul it in. They got to go for this. They don't got an option. They don't have an option. They have to go for this. 1 minute, 13 seconds left to go in the hat. You got to go for this. This is a hell of a throw by Dart. I mean, it's absolutely unbelievable, the fact he got this ball out. I hate the fact he's getting hit so much, but it's unbelievable he makes this pass. I mean, how does he make that pass? That should be a pass, and he makes it. This is the magic of Jackson Dart right in front of you. You're watching it. Even though this offense stinks to high heaven, I mean, he's doing what he can. He's short, but you're going to have to go for this. And they seem to be. 4th and 1 now. This is kind of the game. Essentially, the game. Oh, God. Dart's going to look to fucking call him off. 3, 2, 1. They're not going to go for this. Mistake. 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 They want to play like pussies. That's what they're going to get. They're going to lose the game like that. You're going to play like pussies when you're 2 and 10, down 20 points. That's how you lose football games. I don't care if I don't get it. Give us a chance. Like, just give a chance. I don't. If I don't get it, I can turn off my TV, go to sleep. You gotta go for that. It's a yard, not even. Gillen's gonna punt. It's pussy play, man. Fair caught at the 23. That's weak. That's so weak. I can look at the score. Look at your record. That shit's so weak, man. Come on. Really? You don't go for that? It's a yard, dude. That's such bitch play, man. Look at the score. Look at your record. Like, who cares? If you don't get it, you don't get it. That's ridiculous. You got nothing to lose and you're trying to jump on off sides. Literally nothing to lose. I don't care if they don't get it. If they don't get it, I can go to bed. May throws to, believe that's Hollins. And they're going to try to run the 2-minute here. You got about 7. May looking to throw, time over the middle, caught, and they're moving down the field. First and 10. I don't know who caught that. I can't tell. Yeah. You want reasons? Yeah, I can give you 25. This is going to Matt Collins right here. May, pressure coming, and this time, he finds a man wide open in the flat. Oh, man. This defense is awful, man. It's so bad. I mean, again, look, maybe Bowen wasn't that bad. Maybe Shane Bowen wasn't that bad. Maybe Shane Bowen actually wasn't that bad. Can we bring Shane? I know there's a section of this fan base calling for Shane Bowen to come back. Oh, man. This is why we need a new general manager, guys. It don't matter who the coach is. They're gonna get a touchdown. Shane Bowen was better than this. I'm telling you. May throwing over the middle, caught by Douglas. He's not going to get the first, but it'll be short. 7, 6, 5. They're going to kick a field goal and lay 30 on the number before halftime. So 30-7 at the half. This one's tough, man. This one's tough. The Pats are a very good team. I'm not going to deny it. They're very good everywhere. They are very good everywhere. And this is not a good team. It's an awful team. It's a really bad football team. And you shouldn't. What is going on my TikTok? Put Jameson. Let's keep it interesting. I mean, it don't really matter if he's in or not. Don't really matter if he's in or not. Whatever. What is going on with my TikTok, bro? Snap, hold, kick is good. 30-7 at the half. Well, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know why this should be a shock to anybody. I don't know why this should be a shock to anybody in the world. This is a 10-2 team going against a 2-10 team. What is going on with my TikTok live? It is like okay, there we go. We're back. Oh, I lost the thing, but we're back. Something's going on. This dude's TikTok live is still managed better than the Giants. I try, JJ. I try. I don't know what to tell you guys. I really don't know what to tell you. This team sucks. There's a good team going against a bad team. I thought it'd be a little bit better, considering their offense has been decent. But no. This is just a rout. It's over pretty much. The only way they ain't winning playing like that. Joey says, why the Giants stink? Nah, Joey, I could tell you haven't watched the games. They do stink, but they've played teams very close, and they've played teams pretty much to the end of the fourth quarter. But they don't win. But they still stink. And this is not a good team going against a really better team. Not even surprised. Thought we'd please put up a fight. I don't know why they're playing like bitches. They really are. Look at your record. Look at the score. And you're trying to draw them off sides on a 4th and 1 play? Really? That's what we're doing? Why not? If they don't get it, who cares? Like, I could care less if they don't get it. Go for it. And you get it. You might have a chance to get some points. But they don't even bother. Like, what? Like, how is this your mentality when you're down by 20 points in the second quarter? Like, how is that? How is the mentality to save face and protect your offense? Like, what? Makes zero sense at all. So I'm not sure I really understand it. But whatever. It's just typically, this is, I mean, what's the excuse this week? Oh my God. Who's rating here? Grossi raid on my live on YouTube. What's going on, Grossi Posse? Grossi, this is the third time you've raided my stream. Guys, what's going on? This is a rough one. Guys. If you don't know who I'm talking to YouTube. If you want to see me on YouTube, at the Giant Spire on YouTube. I appreciate you guys in the chat on YouTube. This is a rough one. This is the third time Tom Grossi has rated me in my career on YouTube. And I appreciate the love as always, guys, but this is a rough one. I thought it'd be way more entertaining, but I was thinking about ending the live very early, but I guess now I have to continue through the whole half. So I appreciate the love, Tom Grossi company, but my God, I appreciate it. I'm simultaneously live streaming on YouTube and TikTok at the Giant Spire as always. I'm kind of going back and forth here, but I appreciate the love, Tom Grossi Posse. You guys always are super supportive. When you ever raid people, he's a great guy. Always tries to support smaller creators, but we appreciate it. But TikTok going pretty crazy as well. But we appreciate it. Yeah, I'll finish the live. I'm going to finish it. But I mean, what are we expecting here? Do I expect them to pull out and win? No. But I'll finish this live. Totally legal. How about down my hits? Tom says, yeah, totally legal. Absolutely, it's disappointing. Missing Scattaboo. Right now, TikTok has more live viewers than YouTube. TikTok always does well with the company over here. But yeah. Personally, a Packers fan here, Rex Forrest says, but these live streams are making it more fun to watch them all when able. Well, yeah, you know what? Sometimes misery loves company, and the Packers are doing pretty well this year. But of course, when you're a team as bad as the New York Giants, this is typically what it is. What the hell am I watching on my screen right now? Percy Jackson. Oh, it did not look good. Tom Grossi is a legend for live YouTube streaming. Yes, they are. Yes, he is. He is amazing. He's the GOAT. Giants kicker getting cut at halftime. We've gone through 3 kickers this year already, and none of them are good. Younghoe Koo is a joke. Yeah, he's a joke. I don't know how that happens. I mean, that's the if we lose, which we are going to lose, that's the clip I am clipping and posting. Percy Jackson add to the Giants getting belted. This is not a great look for me. Chris Stryker says, try and see the flashes of good things, minor things to hope for. Yeah, I mean, Dart has looked good. I mean, he should have gotten picked off on that last drive, but he shows you flashes of greatness. But again, this team is so bad that it's just tough to facilitate that and examine all of it. Should have gone for it, 4th and 1, down 20. Don't understand why they did it. Don't understand why they did it. They're going to play like bitches. That's how bitches get smacked. That's how bitches get belt to ass. Because they don't go for it on 4th down. When the score, you're down by 20, your record is 2-10. If you don't get it, who cares? Go for it and make it interesting. Don't just sit there and try to draw them off sides. Make it interesting. You suck. You're 2-10. I could care less if you don't get it. You're down by 20. Christ. Kristen Ellis playing like Legion of Boom, Bobby Wagner. He got a drug test, him, I think. Pats own the Giants. I disagree. Unfortunately, I disagree. I hate bringing it up, but I can't. You can't just come in my stream and say that. I have to disagree. The hit on Gunner was to the modern day Pats own them. What if we played the modern day Pats today and when? When have we played the Pats in recent memory? Today and when? Like 4 years ago when they had Mac Jones? It was a good Patriots team. I told Pat's team when the Patriots, can I explain something to you Patriots fans in my chat? During the draft live stream I do every year, when you guys were picking very high, I told you, if you get Will Campbell, you protect Drake May, you guys can be very good this year. I didn't expect you to be 10-2 at this point, but I expect you to play very well. And you guys are rolling away with the AFC East, and Drake May looks like an MVP quarterback. So I knew you guys were going to be good, but I just did not expect you guys to be this good. Mick says Giants will own second half. I don't know about that, Mick, but I like your confidence. And says maybe the Patriots this season have been told what happened. Great memories. This team has zero heart. Turn it off. Yeah, they don't have any motivation. Apple says I love Malik Neighbors. I love him too. JJ says our kicker had a parlay in. Yeah, he did. He had money on the game. I'm sure he did. Rusty says I bet if the Giants can hold it together and Scatterby wasn't injured, you can get like 8 and 9. This is a bad team, and it was never destined to be good with the coaching staff they had and the depth they had. It's a bad product all around. Sure, there are positives you could point and look towards and, kind of, get excited, but at the end of the day, they're just not good. They're not a good team. The Giants could come back, Emmanuel says. They could. Is it likely? Probably not. These guys need to get angry. I don't know. The only way I see them having a chance if they score this opening drive. If they don't score this opening drive, I can't turn it off, but they're done. Who knows? I had a parlay with a coup miss, Element says on YouTube. Congratulations. I'm glad you got some money out of it. That embarrassing play. Jeep says, what is going on with Abdul Carter? I don't know. He got benched for the first quarter of the game. I have no idea why. I'm sure we'll find out after the game, but 2 weeks in a row, he's been benched in the first quarter. That's not a good look. I don't think that was a coup miss. What do you mean that wasn't a coup miss? He didn't hit the ball. He hit the ground. Dexter playing like a real bust. His defense isn't aggressive enough. Now, Dixon, it wasn't a missed field goal. It was an attempt on the field goal that never got off the ground. He kicked the ground. I don't know how many times have you seen that? Abdul needs to be released. What? Okay, we're not giving up on Abdul Carter that early, man. That could remind me of Charlie Brown versus the football. Someone else said that in the chat earlier when the play happened. I agree. It was funny. No call on the Gunner call. I'm not the refs. I can't tell you what that should have been called. It was a helmet to helmet. Drake MVP May. He's playing like it. I mean, my God. I mean, he's inevitable. He just gets out of pressure situations. He's just great. There's no question about it. Which is the worst we've looked in 28 years of my life. I think we looked worse last year, but I understand that we look pretty bad right now. This is horrendous. Yeah, it's horrendous. Abdul cannot go to the Oh, Element's a Cowboys fan. Element, no. Giants will sign Justin Tucker. That's exactly who we need. We need Justin Tucker in here. Miguel says we can still win. I can't. I don't have that confidence. I can't find that confidence. Chavo, I expected a close game as well. I expected it to be more competitive. Not necessarily close, but I expected it to be a little bit more competitive on the Giants' offensive side. We make every team look like Super Bowl contenders. I can't agree with that statement this year, though, because in reality, we've actually played teams close. It just, they can't play well today. This team is like this every year. Of course. This team is what this is. They can't score. They can't. Their defense is so bad. Their defense is so awful. I don't think people are understanding that enough. Their defense is so bad. It's so bad. Like, they have no scheme. They have no scheme on defense. As good as Drake May is, they have no scheme at all. Like, literally no scheme. And you can tell. They're just throwing guys out there hoping for the best. And they're taking it out again. So the Giants will start with the ball. Here comes Devin. And he'll come down at the 30 there. And here comes Dart. This is 30-7. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Well, it all starts here. If they really want a chance to return and come back, this is where it begins. And you know what I would hate? And this is what would upset me more, is if this game is done by probably 20 minutes, 10 minutes. Then it's garbage time. And I just don't want to see him get those garbage time stats. So Dart's going to throw outside of Wandale, 9-yard gain, close to a first down. Jeep says Dart's got to be neighbors with a solid young offensive trio to build around. I agree, but when two of those players are missing right now, it becomes a little depressing. I personally love being in a building season for the past 12 years. Yeah, always rebuilding. Dart under center for second and 2. Dart's going to hand the rock to Tracy. Tracy's going to push. He'll get the first down. Giants establish some kind of run game, 1st and 10. Joe got to go. He's done nothing to surround Dart with help after Malik's injury. I could agree. But this team looks so much worse than before. I think the Pats are just really good. I think a lot of people just the Pats are good. Like, I know the Giants suck and we can all agree on that, but the Pats are good. Like, you can't default them. Like, yeah, we suck, but they're good. Dart looking to throw here. He's throwing deep. Does he have a man? He does! Theo Johnson comes down with an awesome catch. 1st down, and now here he comes. Dart throwing the rock now down the field. Theo Johnson getting involved. Peace, Pastor Robinson more. Again, there's a lot of things we need to see, and the offense is not clicking right now, but that was a good attempt. That was a good throw to Johnson. So 1st down, past midfield now. Let's see if they can get the rock rolling. I'll take a look at the YouTube chat in a second, guys, but I will respond. What's the score? 30-7. 30-7. I can't even say it out loud without laughing. They got to get it off! Dart, caught by Robinson, tries to escape. It gets about 4-ish. They've been so close to delay of game penalties all year long. That's got to be something they tighten up. Whether it's Dart's fault, they've been doing this no matter who the quarterback is really just they can't get the ball off at time. They're just causing these delay of game penalties. It's bad. I turn the game off, turn it back on. I hold off on that. We'll see if they score this drive, and then I can give you an answer. Dart under center. Looking to hand off to Singletary. Singletary's going to get a decent run there. He'll pick up 5. Third down. Wan'Dale Robinson is so underrated, Jackson says. I totally agree. Thinks they should re-sign him. I love him. He's a great slot receiver, if not the best in the league. Matt says, how did Dart clear concussion protocol? Well, he should have gotten cleared last week, but they kept him really safe and they didn't let him go. But he's really been out of concussion protocol for more than 2 weeks, but they were just really being safe with him last week. So 3rd and 3. Let's see if they get it. 4, 3, Dart throwing in the flat for Tracy, and a great tackle there by, I believe that wasn't even a tackle. I mean, there was just no awareness for them. And now it's 4th and 6, and you got to go for this. I don't care where you are on the field. Anne-Marie, I appreciate the love. Anne-Marie, appreciate the love always, man. I don't care where you are. I don't care. You got to go for this. 4th and 6, be damned. You don't get this, it's over. This is the game, basically. This is the game, basically, folks. Trade Younghoe Koo for used cleats. I don't think you can get used cleats. Dart's going to look to throw. Over the middle. Incomplete. Too high for Johnson. That looked too high. To me, we'll take a look at the cut throw. And this is rough, guys. This one's rough. And that's pretty much it. That's just too high. Never had a chance. It was a good. It's too high. Too high. This is over, guys. I could pretty much confirm it. This one's rough. I actually thought it would be more fun, and I can't control this team, but I wish it was more fun, but it's not. It's unfortunate. This is a good team going against a bad team. So, at this point, if the Pats score again, I'd tell you to take your starters out and hang it up. But yeah, this is pretty much it. It's 30-7. But as the way the Pats offense has been playing, they're going to score again. I'm probably going to end the live because the only reason why I remain live is partially for the reactions, partially to talk with the chat. But I mean, what are we going to possibly talk about? I mean, there's really nothing much to talk about at this point. The only thing we benefit from this season is our draft picks. Why would we benefit from the draft picks? I put a stack on the Giants ticker to make one field goal. Your first mistake was betting on the Giants to do anything right. See you next week. Colin, I'll see you next week. No, it's a bye. I won't see you next week, Colin. I won't see you next week because I'm not streaming on a bye week. What? They're going to lose the bye. I just want to get out of here. I'm going to end the live. I don't want to end it, but I don't want to waste my time. I don't want to waste my time. This is just I mean, they suck. Like, let's not get this twisted, folks. They are bad. They are really bad. They're 2-10, by the way. Like, let's not come out here acting like we were world beaters. Yeah, we looked good, but we're 2-10. Keep it level here. Putting a brown paper bag over my head. There's not much you could do in that situation. Where did I had a hat. Where did I put my hat? I guess it's gone. Maybe I threw it. I don't know. Tiger Test says New York has mandated the Giants to become the New Jersey Giants in 26. I hope not. No gain there for the Pats. Dane Bellin, I understand we could flex all day on the tackling, but we got to look at the scoreboard, my guy. You know, there's time to celebrate. There's time to just do your job. Look at the scoreboard. What is up with Carter? I can't tell you. I have no idea. Well, I guess we'll find out after the game of really what happened, but we'll see. I don't know. Jackson says next season we're going to be good. I don't know. I can't. I want to be so cocky on that. May gonna look to throw, no pressure at all. Here comes Carter now. He's chasing down May. He's gonna get the edge, and this time he's gonna get the first down. Drake May. How does Abdul Carter not reach Drake May there? How? How does he not catch up to him? Look at this. Abdul Carter is right there. Never had the edge. Jackson, I like your confidence, man, and I appreciate the confidence. And don't get me wrong, I'm all for it. And no, about a yard gain there for Henderson. I respect it. I respect the confidence. I respect your optimism. There are times where I can agree with you. There are times where I'm like looking at this team and watching it, and all you got is hope. All you really got is hope. But yeah. Anthony, no one's getting fired. Even though, yeah, what are they gonna do? Who are they gonna fire? They're running out of people to blame. It's not like this team is gonna change once they fire someone. That's why I could have cared less about Bowen getting fired, because we knew that Shane Bowen was gone no matter what. So it didn't really matter at the point where we fired him. Our season was over. So again, it didn't really matter at the end of the day. What's up, Alex? Couldn't watch the game anymore. I understand. I wouldn't watch it either. I'm getting close to turning it off, but I mean, I gotta be live, and I don't know. At this point, put Winston in. They might. They might. We'll see. We'll see what happens this drive, but they might. They're getting close to wide open for Booty for about a 9-yard gain. This is just getting ugly. I mean, it's gone from bad to ugly to disaster to Hindenburg to, I'm not gonna say. Respect my commitment. I'm getting pretty close to ending the live. I can tell you that right now. I'm getting pretty close to ending this live stream right now. Just because what am I going to talk about? Unless you bring me conversation, I'm not going to supply it. Oh, well, they stopped him on that run. That'll be a 3rd and 1. I saw the Mets sign Devin Williams. I did see that. I did. I'm going to chill with y'all. Look, if you guys talk to me in the chat, I'll talk to you right back. But if there's no one in here and I'm watching a 37-7 football game, I'm going to end the live stream. You know what I'm saying? So if you want to support, you can like the live. You can comment. I appreciate all the love, as always, guys. I appreciate all the love. But there's not much for me to say. This game is over. May is going to hand, and the Giants this time actually stop them on 3rd down. Brian Burns with the tackle. 4th down. What's the score? I turn it off. It's 30-7. Can I ask the chat this? If the Giants don't win another game this year, which that's likely, you're still for Joe Shane to be here next year? 2-15 season. You have confidence in Joe Shane to be here next year? Really? Because I'm not. And they might go for this. They do. 4th and 4, and they get it. Stephon, that is showing absolutely zero respect. Why would they? Why would they bother kicking a field goal there? Why would they? You are putting 30 on the dome. Why would you even bother a modicum of respect? This defense is so bad. They have no respect. No respect for the Giants defense at all. And they go for it no problem, and they get it no problem. No, but I don't see another GM coming and making waves. Then what's the solution, Colton? Because if we're looking at you for solutions, what is it? This time they tackle Stevenson behind the line. 2nd and 20. Pat's disrespected. Why would they respect him? Why would the Patriots respect the Giants defense? They have scored 30 points already. 30. Why would they respect them? I don't blame them for going for it. Shit, I would too. Ownership needs to sell. They will not sell. You guys got to stop giving up on the sell thing. They're not selling. You got to just come to terms with they just won't sell. They're not selling. I know that they're not selling. May looking to throw to the end zone. Does he have a man? Too far. Incomplete. 3rd and 11. This defense plays like a JV high school. Just be. They have no scheme. The scheme is non-existent. It is zone. They have no scheme. No scheme. And you could tell when they are lining up, they have no modicum of scheme. Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist. Did you see the helmet to helmet? I did. No call. Didn't really matter, but you never want to see that. Pats caught by Henderson with a bobbled catch, but it's incomplete. So 4th down, but this time they'll probably kick the field goal. The defense play well for 3 quarters, not tonight. Yeah. This game is going to end very soon. This game is going to be over by 11 o'clock, guys. That time, Drew Phillips gets the helmet to helmet, but no call there. Defense isn't to blame here. Special teams, like you could chalk more of the blame up to special teams, sure. It don't matter though. It really don't matter what it is. He missed it. How do you miss that? Both sides aren't doing well. Marvin, are you watching the Super Bowl? Because this is a domination. So 7-30 still. 4 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. So Marvin, are you watching? What are you watching? Oh, you meant offense and defense. Oh, okay. It's unfortunate that the offense isn't playing well, though, because they've actually been their best unit all year. And the fact that they're not moving the ball consistently shows you how good the Pats defense is, but it's just unfortunate that they can't figure it out. You know what I mean? It's unfortunate. But it's 30-7 still. I don't know. I don't know. I can't even tell you that they got to flip a switch because it's too late. Like, it's too late. It's too late. Last time the Giants got a playoff when I was 8. So it hasn't been that long. It's been, what are you, 10? They won a playoff game 3 years ago. It hasn't been that long. Record prediction for next year. I have no idea what this team is going to look like next year. I have no idea what this team is going to look like next year. I thought they win 7 games this year. I was wrong. They're not even going to come close to 7 wins. They're lucky if they win 3. So I'm not putting I fucking hate it. I'm not putting a record prediction on next year because my expectations are in the dirt. Even though, yeah, you have a quarterback. Yeah, you have Malik Neighbors. Yeah, you have Scatterboo. This team is still bad. This team still got holes. Salsa right now, Jay Martin, if the Giants were leading by 30 points, I would salsa, but they're not. They have a good draft pick. Alex, can I ask you a question, Alex? How many times have the Giants had good draft picks? Like in like picking like top 5 in the past decade? How many times? Maybe like 8, 7. Does it really matter? Not really. Every goddamn year. They're 2-10. Dart's going to hand to, I believe that's Tracy. It is. And it's a decent run. Picks up about 7-6. Don't matter. Picks don't matter. And yeah, it's nice to have a top pick. It's nice to draft Abdul Carter. It's nice to draft Malik Neighbors. But when the team overall is a massive entity of suck, it don't matter how good your draft pick was. It don't matter how high you're picking. It's a collective effort. They love you, Jenny. This is what the Giant Spire is. Dart is going to play action. He got all day. And now he's going to take off and run, and he'll die for the first. Whoever just said this is a place where the Giants fans can come and be mad as a collective. This is what this page is. This is what I accomplished to do with the Giant Spire. What this page is, what this account is basically my voice of a struggling fan, and basically a community of Giants fans where we can all suck together and it's okay. Wandale is going to spin around and they'll get about 6-7 yards. It'll be 2nd and 4. But this is really a place where Giants fans could be upset together. And I've only done this for about a year now, but this is what it's like. But it's a collective where, we could talk how bad the team has been. We could talk about hope. We could talk about whatever, but this is really what this page is. And right now, unfortunately, for the time being, it looks like they're going to continue to suck. Dart's going to hand to Tracy. Tracy's got a first down to the 40, and I'll go down there. I understand they're trying to establish some kind of run, but I mean, look at the score. I mean, you got to throw something. It is hard being a fan, Alex. I understand it is. I mean, it's tough. It's tough, and I understand it's a hard life to live. It's not a life that you would ever pick to live. That they've just sucked for years on years on years, but you signed up for it, and this is what you got to deal with. Dart's going to hand to Tracy again. He's got a hole. We'll push and shove. We'll get about 9. Crazy being a Giants fan. Yeah. I mean, this is what it is. It's unfortunate. It's whatever, but yeah, I'm not going to – the injury – I don't like the injury excuse because, yeah, like the 2 Crown guys said, every team is injured. If you're a good team, what happened? Your play was ruled dead? What, they take a timeout? What happened? Pats took a timeout? I don't know what happened. Dad has given me 20 years of pain. It is sad being a Giants fan, but Gruden will be our coach next year. I don't know about that. What is the score currently? It's 30-7. So Colin, have a great night, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate your love, man. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, Gruden's not going to be the coach. Dylan says should have been illegal contact on Gunner all day, every day. Yeah, I agree. I don't know why they're not calling. They're running it. They're not even throwing it. We got the first down there, but they're not even going to attempt to throw. Right? Part of me's like, whatever, but part of me's like, I want to see them throw. I want to see him throw the ball. Do you think Malik is going to come back when he comes back? Yeah. He's going to be good. I don't care what he injured. Now they're running it. They don't even want to put Dart in harm's way. They're literally just running the ball. They're just running it. Like, they're not even attempting to battle. They're not even attempting to battle. They don't have they give up. They've given up. To me, they've given up. They're not even throwing. They're gonna run again. They gave up. The entire drive they ran it. They gave up. They given up. This is the team giving up without them actually giving up. They officially give up when they put the backups in, but they have given up. Can't establish the running game, not even trying to complete. I don't know. Can you forfeit a football game? You can, but they're not doing that. They gave up when they didn't go for it for 4th and inches. Oh yeah, that was kind of that was the catalyst. Well, not the catalyst, but that's when they really gave up. Yeah, you're right. You're right. That's when they gave up. Honestly, let us see Jameis come and chuck some bombs. I want to start off the game. I don't want to. I want to go to. I don't want to watch this. I need to go and clip that post where he missed the field goal because that's the only highlight I got from this game, bro. You turned it off? I didn't turn it off. I still got it on, but I'm not really watching. Just fire everyone top to bottom. Well, they've already started to fire people, but it's a matter of if they fire Joe Shane or not. This game is rough. Turn it off too. Kalen says, I don't know, man. I really hope this team doesn't have some fourth quarter heater and we lose 30-27. They gave up. Kalen, they gave up. They gave up a while ago. Nothing changes if Joe Shane is still the GM. AJ, I agree. AJ. A lot of people asking to forfeit the game. No. Teams have gotten belt to ass way worse than this. I understand you want to forfeit, but this is basically them forfeiting. They've ran the ball all drive. They didn't go for it on 4th down and an inch. They're basically done. They gave up. Fire Joe, Dr. Jenks says, Kalen says it's hard to root for this team when it's hard to watch the game. It's hard to watch. We're cooked, Tay says. We're cooked we're cooked. We've been cooked. It's unfortunate this is the last primetime game the Giants have all year, and they're not even putting an effort to make it a little bit of a game. It's a wash. It's you know what? It's unfortunate for America. It's just unfortunate for America. Like this game don't matter for either team. Now they get Singletary got a touchdown. Oh, wait a minute. Singletary got the Wildcat, and he just ran for a touchdown. Okay. All right. 13-30 now. Devin Singletary, good run. That was crazy. That was completely unexpected, but a hell of a run by Devin Singletary. I mean, Singletary was in the Wildcat. Where's Dart? Well, Dart was lined up out wide, and, I mean, no one was touching Devin. So, a good run there by Devin. All right. Let's just worry about who the next head coach is. They're going for 2. Why not? Sure. Why not go for 2? Dart going to look to run to his left, run to his right. running back to his left, running back to his right, trying to find time, now throwing it. What a catch by Darius Slayton for 2. That was an unbelievable 2-point conversion. I mean, Dart went back, forth, back, forth, back, forth, back, forth. Folks, it's a 15-point game in Foxborough. I hate to say it, but it's a 15-point game in Foxborough, folks. Left to right, left to right, left to right. 15-30. That's good there. Well, I guess they didn't give up, but too little too late, as I always say with this team. Too little too late. Can we pull off a Broncos comeback? Pulse, the only way that happens is if this defense automatically turns all pro. If this defense automatically turns all pro, then maybe. Should I turn the game back on, AJ? I'll let you know. If the Pats just roll down the field, no. If they get a stop, then I'll tell you to turn it back on. They got to get a stop. But I honestly, I gotta lie to you. Don't take this the wrong way. Devin Singletary was lined up in the Wildcat. I thought they put Jameson. I thought they gave up. I was going to say, oh my God, they are done. They just put Jameis Winston in the game. And then he turns and I see it's the 26. And I'm like, oh, it's Devin Singletary in the Wildcat. I really thought they put Jameis in, but that was crazy. So it's a 15-point game in Foxborough. It's about a quarter left. So we'll see if they AJ says, all right, guys, the manifest an interception, Cordell flop, pick 6. Drake May is so good, dude. Drake May is so good. Can we pray? Can we all pray? Guys, here's how we pray. Let's just tap the screen. I'm not asking for money. I'm not asking for anything. We got 55 people in here. We can get a lot more people in here. We have 6,000 likes right now. We can get that up to 8. We can get it up to 8 if we like the live stream. I know this game is pretty much over, but hey, they just scored a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. You never know what could happen. It's the NFL. But they got to stop them here. They got to create some kind of magic on defense if they want a chance. But Drake May is so good that I don't know how they're going to do it. But I appreciate all the love, guys. Appreciate all the love. I mean, that drive, they just ran down the field. They just ran down the field. So we'll see if the Giants can get a stop. But AJ, I'm not going to tell you they're going to turn on the game. Decent tackle there before the 25-yard line. I'm not going to tell you to turn on the game, AJ, but what I'm going to tell you is if the Giants somehow get a stop here and somehow create some magic, then maybe you turn on the game. But the way that the Pats offense has been playing, I mean, if they roll down the field, it won't be a shock to me at all. So we'll see if the Giants defense can turn a switch on, but I don't know. I don't know if I can really be confident in that. I'm ordained. Let me lock in with the big guy. Yo, Marty's ordained. We got to get the prayers up. Yeah, bro, sim to next season. Man, I wish there was a button. May's going to look to throw play action in the flat for Henry, and he's got all room to run. First down. And it seems like the Pats offense is just going to continue here. And, yeah, I mean, look, too little, too late. Too little, too late. It's like when Chris Paul hits a big 3 to cut the lead down to 34. So that's what we're looking at here. Appreciate it, AJ. We got up to 8K likes. Let's go. I don't know how I set like goals in my live. I'm not very, even though I've kind of been going live for a while on here. I don't know. Appreciate it, AJ. Appreciate the support as always. May under center, going to look to hand the ball off to Henderson. Henderson is going to push about 2 yards. Yeah, AJ, that's what I'm saying. That's what it seemed to be right there. If the Pats offense just continues to churn and fight, and yeah, man, I'm sad they're putting belt on us right now. Murray, that's just a bad team going against a great team. And Drake, you got to respect Drake May's game, man. He's just playing well. Our special teams is not putting up any fight. So that's what it comes down to. 2nd and 8, May under center. And, play action here. Got to pitch it on a screen to Henderson. Is all day to run here. First down up to the 40. It's these screen passes. It's not like May's dicing us up. It's screens and flats and the occasional deep ball. It is, I mean, to say Drake May is, I mean, he's still dicing us up, but it's not like, oh, he's just like dotting up our defense. It's pitch play. It's screens. And when you're doing that shit, and when you could do draw plays and run the ball consistently, then it's over. Forza says this shit is painful. Shit's painful. Shit's painful. There's not much to say. You're correct. This defense is awful. The special teams can't do shit. And I don't know. My friend's a Pats fan. I'll never hear the end of it. Well, there's not much you could say, AJ. All you could really say is that we suck and you guys are good. But, I mean, I don't know. It's a 10-2 team going against a 2-10 team. So, I don't know what we're expecting. May's under pressure, and he'll go down this time. The Giants bring the pressure. And I don't know who got to him first, but it was a lot of people. It might have been Barnes that comes down with the sack. But that was pressure, intense pressure on May. And that's a sack for the Giants, the first sack of the game. Yeah, they turned the pressure on there. Yeah, it was Barnes in there first. Vrabel looks upset, but I mean, I don't know how he can be upset. So 3rd and 12 now. An opportunity. One might say an opportunity. Here's May. Again, a flat to Henderson, but this time he's tackled. And it'll be 4th down, and they might punt. I don't think they're in range. Oh, that's right, Forts. I forgot Carter got his first sack today. It didn't feel like a sack because it was basically a stop and a run, but yeah, it was a sack. So shout out Abdul Carter. Great tackle by Tyler Newman coming down with full force there. Look at a punt. Or they kind of changed their formation here on the punt team. 6. They're probably going to take this delay a game, right? Yeah, they're going to back them up a little bit. AJ, put the game back on. Just put it on. I'm not going to tell you they're going to win. I'm not going to tell you they're going to come back. Put it on. See what they can do in this drive. Just put it on. They stopped them. Put it on. Ellie says, what you put in $25 on right now, huh? If you had a bonus bet. Right now? For what team? Does it matter? Theo Johnson touchdown. Almost blocked. Javon Holland's going to fair catch it. It's going to be a long drive for the Giants, but hey, they have the ball on offense. So at this point, they're just going to try to put the game back on, AJ. Put the game back on. Put it on. Sammy says they started playing good when AJ turned it off. AJ, I lied. Don't turn the game back on. Now, either team, I just got to use it because my parlay is not going to hit. Ellie, I probably would tell you. I'm not going to guarantee it. You could actually lay the number if the line moved. Maybe the Giants will cover. I don't know what the line is. If the line had moved, it would probably be, at my guess, a 14. I'd actually bet the Giants cover 14. People saying Dart touchdown. Yeah, not a running one, I wouldn't think. Not a running touchdown. I don't think, unless it happens because he scrambles somehow, but I don't know. I tell you, Theo Johnson touchdown. If I were to give me my hunch, but I can't predict it. Can we put in Winston, please? Heel Mario. They're not going to put in Winston now. They're going to see if they can score here because they have the ball. They're down by 15. They're going to try to score. So I'm not going to tell you they're going to come back, but I'll be right back. Actually, I'm just going to – I have to get my lucky football. And my football needs to be here in my hands. Because I like to hold a football. That was close. I almost shut off my entire live. Alex says Wan'Dale Robinson touchdown. Yeah, if you're trying to bet on something, I'd probably say Wan'Dale Robinson or Theo Johnson, but I can't guarantee it. I'm not going to sit here and tell you it's a guarantee that they're going to score. But who knows? I mean, if they want a chance, they're going to have to score, right? Why would you put in Winston? I wouldn't. I don't know why. No, you're not putting in Winston now. I thought they did. I thought they put in Winston before, but they never did. I'm watching the Manicast Odell on right now. Yeah, how's that going, Heel Mario? I heard that he was going on the Manicast. I bet they're talking about OBJ's catch. I wonder if they're talking about if he still wants to play. I'm sure when Odell decides to retire, I've always said this. Any chance the Giants take this game at all? Ellie, I can't predict that. If they score here, they actually might have more of a chance than you thought, but they're going to have to score fast. But they got time. I'm not going to tell you they are coming back, but if they score here, you could hold your breath. 1st and 10 for Dart under center. Dart is going to look to hand to Tracy and nothing. I mean, he'll lose 5. We have time to come back. Oh, yeah, I already read that. They showing the one-handed catch. Of course they did. My opinion on Odell, when he decides to retire, he is going to retire a New York Giant. They're going to sign him to a one-day deal. He is going to retire a Giant. I know his ring is not from here. I just know he's going to retire as a Giant. I have a very hard time believing he won't. I think he will. That's my opinion. He could easily retire with the Rams. I think he's going to retire as a Giant. Heard the Giants get the 3rd pick, if anything. Well, if they continue to lose, yeah. EVD says, once a Giant, always a Giant. Of course, I just think that he's going to retire as a Giant, meaning that he'll sign a one-day contract and he'll retire as a Giant. I could be dead wrong, but yeah, I think that Change has said for some reason, I think we're going to come back. They got to score first. If they score, I would be on your train. I can't be on the train. They got to score. They have to score here. Then they would be down. If they go for 2, they'd be down by 7. It'd be a touchdown game. They're gonna have to go to 2. They're gonna have to go for 2 regardless, whether it's now or later. But it'd be a touchdown game if they score. So I could be on your train. Tough Victor Cruz jersey. My favorite player for the Giants. My favorite Giant of all time. He looked like 29. Heel Mario, what are you talking about? Are you ahead? Uh-oh. Am I really behind? No. Whoever that is. Oh, 29? Tracy. Wait, what are you talking about? I'm so confused. Are you talking about your favorite Giant, 29? Yeah, I know Tracy 29. I don't know what he's talking about. I can't be. I'm not. I think I'm pretty caught up. Oh, Tracy got hurt? I didn't. Okay. Thank you for telling me. Okay. Fuck. How? Is it bad? Does it look bad? Oh, because they're showing it. They're showing it on Manicast. I got it now. Now I understand. Now I get it. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, his head got hit. Oh, for God's sake! We can't win. Second and 12. Dart looking to throw. A little screen for Singletary. Singletary's got some blockers out in front. Almost a first down. It'll be 3rd and 2. We still have Devin. That's all we got. Who's our other running back? I think we only carry 2. I think he's our only running back. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, 3rd and 2. Here's Dart. Pressure. He's going to look to run, and he'll get it. Oh, my God, dude. I get nervous every time he runs, but my God, does he get it? First down. Yeah, he's our last running. Oh, he got it. He got it. Can this team get any worse? Yes, it can. 1st and 10 at the 25. They're gonna run it again with Singletary, and he got get nothing. He gonna get nothing. Eric Gray, but he ain't playing. He ain't even on the roster. Yeah, we are carrying 1 running back, and Tracy's on the cart. Well, you better hope that Singletary does not get injured. I hope it's not that serious. I hope it's okay. It doesn't seem to be external. Oh, boy. All right, 2nd and 9. Play action. Pressure coming. Dart looking to throw downfield. Does he have a man? Incomplete, but he was looking for Robinson. But good coverage by Christian Gonzalez on the play. We'll see how good of a throw that was in the 3 play, but it'll be 3rd and 9. Yeah, I was thinking it could be a concussion, Alex. To me, that's probably looked like it was. See how good this throw was. Robinson was a little open here, but no, it was a good play by Gonzo. Just kind of got in front of it there, batted it away. So he's just trying to make something happen. So 3rd and 9. Look, I know I told you it was going to be close, but maybe not. 3rd and 9, Jackson Dart rolling to his right. Can he look downfield? And he'll go down. I think he was trying to throw, but then he just gave up and went down. So now it's 4th and 8 or whatever, and they're done. Well, now you could turn it off. now you could turn it off. I thought I don't know. For a second there, you thought they could have done something. They don't have the offense. The defense is very good for the Pats. Like, you can't deny it. You got to respect both sides of the ball for the Pats. Awful punt again. Terrible punt. And Pats are having a good field position there. Why does Kafka believe that his defense can get 2 stops? No idea. If you don't get it, you give it right back to the offense, and they're right there. So, I don't know. You hope for a momentum shift, but, I mean, at this point, you're done. Tracy went to a car. I saw Hill Mario. Probably a concussion. It's unfortunate. Don't really matter. I can't believe they carry 2 running backs on their team. It's unbelievable. Yeah, you could shut the game off. You could shut it off. For a second, I thought they were going to claw. Maybe not win, but claw. But they didn't have it. Never had it. I saw Hill Mario. I saw him go on the cart. Healthy Giants will be better next year, Matt White says. I'm not ready to say that yet, but I like your optimism. I have no idea what to put this bet on. I mean, you could bet another touchdown for the Pats. You could bet on a player prop for a touchdown. Why not? I know there's probably not a lot of chances. You could bet a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I wouldn't be against that. I could see that happening. I turn it off after the punt. Respect for not turning it off sooner. But I mean, yeah, I would have turned this off a while ago, but unfortunately, I have an obligation. I don't really have an obligation. I just like to suffer in front of a lot of people. Yeah, this one's rough. I thought they would have fought a little bit harder, but they kind of gave up in the third quarter. Like, they're lucky they got that touchdown. But to me, they just gave up. Like, that touchdown might just, like, it basically was a garbage time touchdown. Even though if they were to battle, they could have bet. I don't know. Where's my hoodie from? I think it's Abercrombie and Fitch. Not going for it was a scared thing to do. That's where they lost me. That's where they gave up. When they didn't go for it on 4th and inches, down 20. What do you like? I don't understand that thought process. I just don't get it. I know they're like in their territory, but I will never understand why they don't go for that there. Like, your record is awful. You're down 20. Like, what? I don't understand. Appreciate it, Soggy Talkies. I appreciate it. What's going to happen to Mike Kafka after this season? We'll probably go to another team, probably be an offensive coordinator there. I'm not sure if he's going to get a head coaching job after what you've seen for the past couple of weeks. These decisions are just confusing the hell out of me. We are the Giants, and we punt. They give up. They gave up. They gave up in the first half. That's what I saw. Stevenson's going to cut up field. He's gone. Not gone, but a really good run. I was confident in Kafka over the last few weeks, but this game sealed his fate. Well, I wasn't expecting him to return next year in any facet. I thought he would maybe, show a little head coaching ability, but no, not the decisions he's been making. Nope. User, have fun, man. Have fun. Have a great time. Yeah, you could shut this one off, guys. You can shut this one off. There's a flag, but Hunter Henry just caught a touchdown. I wonder what the flag is on. Could be holding. Well, it's been over, but we'll see what this flag is on. I mean, why? Like, it's crazy. It's bad. This means if it's guys, can you be honest? You want Shane here next year? It's a legal shift on the offense, so it's gonna be it's offsetting, so it's gonna be a redo play. Let's hope that Tracy will be okay. Yeah, hopefully he'll be all right. Hopefully it's not too bad of a concussion, but don't matter. Megan McCarthy, next head coach. I'm not a fan of McCarthy, but who knows? I'm going to end the live, guys. I know the game's not over, but I kind of want to get this clip out of me reacting to the field goal miss because that's really all I got. Cordell Flott has been fantastic today. Can we? Let's call it like it is. Cordell Flott has locked down Stephon Diggs. He has. It's not like they need to go to Stephon Diggs because everything they're doing is just working, and the defense is so bad, and the run defense is so bad. But Cordell Flott has been great today. I know it means nothing, but you got to take some wins. Boston Sports says Dart needs to learn to protect himself. He's going to get killed. Yeah. There are some plays where he's going to make good. He's just trying to make a play. There's some the hit that he took earlier in the game in the first quarter. I mean, I understand he's trying to make a play. And there's Diggs now for a little bit of a screen here, and he'll chop it up for close to a first down. I know he needs to slide more. Sometimes I can understand he's trying to make a play. He's trying to reach for the first. Sometimes it's circumstantial, but yeah. Flott has sit dart the rest of the season. They're not going to do that. That's all they got. That's the only thing that's the only thing this team has that makes it a little interesting, even though it doesn't matter. But guys, I want to end the stream. It's over. 15-30. We'll probably score 3 points or another touchdown here. A rout. Unfortunate. I thought they'd be a little bit more competitive. Even if the Pats won, I'd expect it to be a little bit more competitive. The special teams was atrocious today. Easily the worst game all year. Missed field goal, return kick, or punt. Just bad special teams. But the defense just was also as worse as it's always been. Defense, of course, just has no scheme at all. But the thing that disappointed me was the offense today. The offense just really did not move the ball like it has been, and give props to the Pats defense. They just are a good team, and Drake May continues to impress and look really good. But the Pats defense, I think, is their most underrated unit on their team, and I think that's what's going to really win them a lot of games when they make the playoffs, and we'll see how far they go. But their defense is real, and it's very good, and they are really good on all three levels. But unfortunately, it's a 2-10 team going up against a 10-2 team, so there's really not much to say. I'm going to end this stream, but I appreciate the love, and I know this season has been so bad, and I understand they're going to be 2-11, and there's no hope. But I always appreciate the love on these live streams. I always appreciate the love at all times, and I understand, and it's rough to be a Giants fan, but yeah, this is what it is. A good team going against a great team. So, atrocious team going against a great team. So, I'm gonna end the live. Clip that little video that I have of them missing the field goal, and I appreciate the love as always, guys. But have a great night. Not much to say. Next week is the bye. So you can enjoy your peace and quiet. I'm not sure if I'll post anything. I'm not sure if I'll go live. I might do a live stream, maybe talking about, the state of the franchise, where to go, maybe talk about some head coaching candidates, maybe talk about where this team has been. I typically like to do that during the bye weeks, but yeah, it's been rough this year. There's no doubt, but who knows? But guys, I appreciate the love as always. And we will see you maybe next week when I do the live stream about the state of the franchise and see how bad this could possibly get. So Giants use all three of their timeouts with 4:32 left to go in the game, down by 15. Pats are in the red zone, ready to put it up 7 points. I wouldn't even call it a good win for the Pats. It's just a win that they win a typical win that they have. It's impressive. They haven't lost a game in how many months? May look to throw. Henry with the dive for the first down. Guys, I'm going to end it. But appreciate the love. Appreciate the love as always. Enjoy your week. Enjoy the bye. We'll see you next week when we do the State of the Address, State of the Franchise live stream. But for now, there's not much to say. It's a bad loss. Typical. But appreciate the love, guys. Have a good one. Take care. And we'll see you next time. Oh, no, I can't end the live. On YouTube, 4 people in here on YouTube. What's going on, guys? I'm going to end the live real quick so I can actually get this video out, so I can clip that. It's a second. But I appreciate the love as always here on YouTube. Thank you for Grossi Posse for rated. Always helpful, always awesome. But guys, appreciate the love, and go Giants, and take care.